started to record when I started to stream, and I asked it not to on the settings. So let me just turn that off really quick. We don't want it to be recording. It just wastes so much of our memory, and we just don't need that right at the moment. We want our memory to be, I mean physical memory on my computer. All right. Okay. And we'll see if my Twitch goes online. But other than that, I did promise that I'd come back. We're in the middle of building a castle, our second one. And good evening, by the way. I hope you're doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you. Just wanted to kind of show you what I'm doing here. Oh boy, I have got so much junk in my hotbar. I'm overweight, and it's just too much for even my bird and I together. Okay, so let me just jump down, take all the stuff off my hotbar. This is a good place for it right here. Okay, so let's see here. Let's clear out all this. Let's get rid of this. We were about an hour ago, we were building and doing our thing here. Okay, and then we're going to go down into our secret room. Oh, cool. I did change it. All right. And let's see, weapons are here. So we're going to need a shotgun if you got one. And do we have any ammo for it? I've got some ammo. We're going to take a rifle with us just in case. I don't know what we're going to run into, or if we're going to want to tame anything. Who knows these things? And if we're going to take that, we'll take a scope. I'll take one of those. Gee, I don't even know if I have any narcotics here, or what I have. Huh. Lovely. What do we have? I think we have narcotics, but I don't think we have any taming. Nope, not even narcotics. I'll have to stop off at the other place. Okay. So let's just go over here, shut the door. And go over here and shut the door. Why Twitch has hard time getting started when I'm doing this is beyond my wildest dreams, actually. I have no clue. Isn't that something? It always has a tiny bit of trouble getting started. I might as well just bring it up later, huh? Okay, well, I'm just going to turn this one off and leave that one on because it says it's live. Okay, let's go. Alrighty, and I bet you this is already done because there was just a teeny tiny bit in here. Let's turn it off. We can just pull this into here. The metal ants. Oh boy, I have to remember all this stuff is in here. Oh, I have to remember because I don't remember that all this stuff is in here. Oh my gosh, there's so much in here. Wow. Okay. And I want to put everybody on attack my target. Except for you. I don't want you to be attacking anything. I had a little Jeroboa die once because it thought it was like, you know, a Rex. And ever since then, I've decided that our little Rex Jeroboa can just go right in here. Uh-oh. What happened to the door? I never put a door on it. Uh-oh. And let me tell you, those guys are fast. I know you know that already. And if you don't, they are. They're one of the fastest little animals in the whole world. They just get going and you're just like, hey, what you doing? Okay, so and then I'm going to need steers also next time. But not right now. Okie dokie. And probably the first thing I need, huh? I guess just type it. I only have one set anyway. Be fine. Okay, and then we're going to need, let's just put this here. Perfect. Okay, and do we have a torch with us? The nights have been getting super black dark. If not, we'll have to get one when we go over to the other place. Okay. All right, let's go. And all of everything is shut down, right? And you guys are on attack my target, right? Okay. So everybody's safe. Everybody's big, and everybody has teeth or a tail or pinchers. Alrighty. So this is good. And then Orion and I are just gonna run over here. I don't know what I'd ever need this here for, but who knows? Okay, so we're gonna go back and get some taming stuff and a torch. So we're going to go to 927-130. 927-130. I couldn't believe it the other night. Well, I guess it was ARK the other night, but it was tonight in real life. We went out and got some wood, and I could not see. It was so dark. On Gamma 5, Gamma 6 didn't even work. And sometimes it makes it a tiny bit lighter, but not this time. Okay, so, and then here's the horrible thing about everything rendering in. Okay, and we're just going to come over here and pet you. Give everybody loves. And we'll pull Akatina paste. Pull Akatina paste. Good. Done. Done deal. All right. I'll try to put this in here. I don't know if I can carry 500 pounds more. I guess I can. All right. We gotta go get the rest of our oil too, by the way. I know I have a door in here somewhere. What you guys do with my little tiny door? There it is. Okay, so we're gonna stick the oil in here because we're not gonna need it, and we're not gonna do this. We're gonna see if there's a torch in here. Turn this off. What kind of torch we want, huh? There's no hand torch. Let's go put the... And here. Put this in here. I don't see any taming brew, but then on the other hand, it doesn't need refrigeration, so we don't need that much. or that much. That's about it. Except for bola. We're going to need a bola if we're going to go after some dimorphs too. So, do you have a bola in here? Okay, and you have a torch. Oh. Well. Do you have a torch? That's what they're called, right? I don't usually use them, so yeah, called the torch. So let's see here. Go here. Over here. Whoa. It's already starting to fill up for a little memory. It's just because I'm streaming. It doesn't happen when I'm not streaming. Okay, so I don't think there's a torch in here either, but I just came up to check. Spyglass, extra spyglass. An extra one of those. No. Okay. Well, then we will make one before we go. I'm so surprised. I thought for sure I had one. Maybe I put it someplace, one of the other vaults or something. Okay, we'll go down here. We'll go in here. Shut that. Go here. It probably shouldn't take much to make one. What is it going to take? Oh, the air conditioning came on. Hold on, guys. I left the kitchen window open thinking that we weren't going to have air conditioning anymore today. Hold on. Thank you. It just wastes, you know, just a 1 inch by 1 inch hole, seems like, in your house takes the air conditioning out of the house. I mean, if you go on the other side of the 1 by 1 inch hole and put your hand by it, you can just feel the breeze racing through their cold air. That's funny. Airflow's unique. Okay, so here we are, where you just need wood, flint, and stone, and I'm sure that we've got it somewhere, right? Wood, flint, and stone. Not even a tiny bit. Okay. So we're just gonna have to bring in a tiny bit of flint. We're only gonna make one of these things, so it's not going to be, and it's a little bit of stone. Well, you could make this out in the wild like crazy, huh? There we go. And then just whatever. There we go. And then Didn't we pull the flint? All right, and then stone. A little bit of stone. Okay. And we'll make 33 of them. I don't think so. We can make 5 though, because we don't have any. Oh, we don't have our pike. Where in the world is our pike? Oh, I can't move with all that wood on me. Okay, so let's see here. What is this? Yeah. And this. And then we will put it in here. Gee, when I thought it was all done too. All right. And we'll just go here. Put it here. Okay. Do we have our GPS? No. How are we going to know where we are? Jeez. You're kidding. Oh my golly. Come on. Where are you, everybody? GPS? Has somebody been into my stuff? No, of course not. All right, so it's not in there. It's not in there. Okay, so, well, that's a rude awakening. I can't even find stuff in my regular place. Well, here's the GPS. And we'll have to go over to the other place to get a pike, I guess. Since then I'm here. And, oh, I don't want to go out that way. No. This way. So much easier. Okay, so what you're telling me is I took my pike off somewhere and put it on some animal somewhere, and now my pike is gone. That's exactly what you're telling me, huh? Oops, wrong girl. Excuse me. We need Orion here. Where's Orion? Hi. Okay. I've never had that happen before. So, we'll start out at, let's see here. Well, 713209. Whoa, it's really dark. Okay. Nope. I don't have any pikes here either like I want. Wow. Wow. I had about 4 ascendant ones. I don't see any of them. I can't imagine what I did with them. They certainly aren't here, are they? Wow. Well, I'm just going to leave Orion here. and go back to 382157. Huh. Pretty picture. Well, it takes a while, doesn't it? That rendering in thing can get to you. Okay, so let's see here. Nope, not in here. And where's our GPSs? Here's two of them right here. Wow, keeping all this together in one place is going to be a kick in the pants. Not even any Stargate here. And there's two of these. And there's 2,700 Merkleberries in here. And let's pull them over here in the dark. Okay, so let's just pull Darkleberries really quick. Get them out of there. Let's get them in the fridge. Okay, and then let's get out of here. Get down here. And then go here. And then we'll put, oh, here they are. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we got this one and this one. 1, 2, and this one can go there. So we have these two here. We have this one. We're not going to need this or this. Now I'll take my pike. Not going to need that. If we have a really bad thunderstorm, we're going to need that. We have to haul around a lot of stuff, huh? Well, if I have to, I can always make him trank arrows. I don't have any trank arrows here, though. I'm not going to need a puller. Okay. They're so big. Whoa. All right, and then we have to go back to 713209. And here we are again at night. What is it about the night? I guess because it's half of the time, huh? Okay. Let's see what we can do. We'll look for our elusive little black and white jerboa. And we'll go out and see what kind of new animals we can see here. So we've already seen the hyenodon, which is the dog. We already know about all this stuff here. This is old stuff. Here's my huge place that remember I made this for all the elementals, like 10,000 of them. And I'm serious, there were over 2,000 in here. So here's a sloth. I don't think it was called a meganarium. It's likes fruit and berries and insects. Megatherium. The sloth. Oh my gosh. Then out here we have Uranus. I can only explain to you that it takes these 3 carnos wherever it goes. It has this howl that you're not going to believe. It's scary. It is a cousin to the Tyrannosaurus. And then here are its buffed carnos that it keeps with them. At all times. If it dies, the buffing goes away. It doesn't see me, so that's what's the problem. It's not a problem, it's just... Look at that. Look at those teeth. Man, oh man, oh man. Wow. That is something else, huh? The Y-U-T-Y. R-A-N-N-U-S, or Uranus. And they always have the 3 carnos, and then they leave off this huge shrill. And then go up here. This way you can see how they're spelled. Megatherium. It's just a huge sloth. Passive vegetable eater that loves insects. Wow. Here's something that didn't make it. There you go. 476 meat. So all this salt out here, you could get a dough dick after this, and you could get thousands and thousands and thousands of meat. Oh, 45. No. We need a high-level male. We have 2 high-level females. And that's it. Okay, and then this is the woolly rhino, as you know. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one, but here it is, right here. Over across on the other peninsula, they are up to level 1,000 to 2,000. And then here's a Chalicotherarium. It is a vegetable fruit eater, not meat. And it is a passive tame and easily aggroed. The Diplodocus is also a passive tame. So lot of them tonight, huh? The chalcoths. Here's a little female Megalosaurus, and that's the deer. I don't see anything else yet here. I already know what a saber-tooth looks like. Usually there's those Dianodon things around, the ones that are like huge pigs. I don't know. What are these guys fighting? Oh, there's one right there. They're really nasty, by the way. Daeodon. They're just like a boar. They're crazy. I think I'm stuck in here. Here we go. And they usually are in packs. I don't know what happened to the other ones. But if you have one and can capture one, like if I went over and got it with my Argent and brought it and tamed it, it is a passive tame. It is a passive healer. So like if you have a bunch of animals that have been in a fight and they need healing, you turn on the healing part of the Daeodon and it actually heals them over time, passively. You don't have to go and do anything. It just heals them. So they're a great asset in your stable, especially if you have a lot of Rexes and stuff that fight a lot. And over here, there's usually a dragon circling around, but there's also a one of those loot crates. Oh, there's it. What in the world is it doing down there? Just waiting for us, huh? There's usually a loot crate in here. I think someday. What in the world is that? That's a loot crate. It's always in different places. And it doesn't always give you great things. Someday I think that there's going to be a cave here. Seeing as how there's always this loot crate here. So, no. So what did we get? Oh, we got some Ascendant scuba tank and scuba leggings and flippers and goggles. Well, that'll come in handy. That's nice. I'll put this on there too. What's this? This is Rockwell recipe meat jerky. And we don't need this, or this, or this. There we go. Or that, or that, or that. Okie doke. There we go. There we are. Okay, so that's the loot crate. Right in here. And it's getting darker and darker and darker. So let's just continue on our merry way, looking for stuff. New animals. There's nothing over here, huh? No, nothing new. Nothing, actually. See how weird my graphics are? That's strange. This is the only place that it's like that, too. Nothing is rendered in down here yet. That's weird, huh? Oh, somebody came and brought something here. This is new. That's amazing. Who did this? I'm always fascinated. I figured it was Liger. Oh, Killjoy Tribe. Okay, so this is over here by, right, 239 406. You can use anybody's Stargate if you know the address. And even if you don't know the address, you can leave from any Stargate of anyone's to go home to your Stargate. Let's see, 239 406. And that was on, I call this Mystic Mountain. This is my own. Yeah. There you go. Now, when I want to come out here and show everything, now I can just punch that in. I don't have to go running around to all these other places. Oh, cool. That's nice. That's a great place to tame things, too. A really great place. Oh, there's that Uranus again. Huh, it's not after anything. They must only be buffed when they're chasing something then. Really nasty. I wouldn't want to get around on at all. Let's see. And then we already know what wolves look like. So we don't have to worry about that. That's not new. The Morella Tops is not new. That's the camel of Scorched Earth. You fill them up with water at either a well that's been capped or at any kind of water, like this lake or a river. They can be a low-level one that is stuck in a couple of rocks, can be taken down with a slingshot and tamed. It, renders them unconscious. And still looking for my little white and black one. Someday, maybe. I'll find another one. They're all different colors. They're so cute. But I have so many already. I just want a white and black one. Again. And I think they're very, very rare. Aww. They're just so cute. Whoever designed them, kudos to you guys. Oh, they are amazing and so sweet and so much fun. Like I said yesterday, no matter if you're a girl or a guy, everybody's got a Jerboa. They are just so darling. And everybody gets upset when they get killed, too. Really upset. It's just, it must be something genetic. Okay, so, oh, wow. We went from, wow. Well, it's really fast. Okay, so down in here, there's usually it hasn't rendered in yet, but there's usually like metal and oil and all kinds of stuff in here. It's funny, huh? It's not here. Well, there's salt. Whoopee, huh? Lots of, if I would have ever known salt was a rock and my dodeck would take that much out of it, I would have just only been getting the rocks. Salt, rock salt. Okay, and then here's these guys over here. And we'll just turn towards the beacon, wherever you are. Gosh, you can't even hardly see it in the rain, huh? And here's my oil well. Oil well number 1. Oh, geez, not again. You know, I came over here the other day and there was only 600, and I'm thinking, oh, it's just 600. Look at this. There's 1,000. Remember what I said earlier, though. Whatever you take out, you can't put back in. So how much weight can you carry? Not much more than me. Let's go and put this over the other oil well real quick. Gosh, you can hardly even move. Why is it going so slow? Is that the rain that makes it stop? Wow. That's pretty incredible. I think I put something here to hold stuff. I hope I did. I didn't. I be darned. I didn't put a metal box or anything here? Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I did that. Or didn't do it. Or did it. Let's see. 382157 coming up. 382157. All right. Honestly, I thought I had brought some stuff because this is not the first time that I had extra things, you know, like crystal and metal and everything, and I was sure that I had brought that kind of stuff over here, but I guess not. So let's just put this in here, and we need another. I'm just going to go ahead and put a vault out there since they're virtually indestructible, which I really like that they did one thing that was pretty much indestructible. There's narcotic right there. Funny. Okay, here's right there. Okay. Okay, then we'll just leave 25 of these here then. 150 of these here. Good. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so let's take this back real quick. And, well, I left that open, didn't mean to. Okay. And now we're going to go to, let's see here. Do I have the oil well? I have the oil well, right. 950827. Okay. 950827. 950827. Not it. Am I typing that in wrong? This is 950827. Oil well number 1. Huh. Well, let's go to 716453. Well, See, there's so much out here that you can get, all this metal. And then right behind me to the left is just tons and tons of crystal. And except for a few raptors, it's really safe. That's it. Okay. So, oh, the air conditioner shut off. Oh, ow. Ah. Okay, so, gamma. I'm already gammaed up. Oh my gosh. Incredible. All right, so I'm going to stick it on this side so that I can just pull. I wonder if I can pull the oil right from the oil well. That would be classic. Wow, nice. 8,000. Whoa. Really nice. Okay, and what is your number? I wrote it down wrong. Oh my God. That's not even anywhere close. How'd I get? It was the old number. I moved the gate. Okay, so oil well number 1 is now 429,016. There. Yeah, I did the same thing with over there at both of them, both of mine. I had to move it to be able to put all that junk down there. One poop and 6 fertilizer. That's really cute. Okay, let's go get the rest of that oil. I don't know how I found 2 oil wells in one day, and then right before evening I was looking at the horses over by the green obelisk, and I found the 3rd oil well, and I'm like, what are the chances of finding 3 oil wells and then never finding one before or one after, ever? It's just crazy, huh? There are no chances like that. It's like 1 million, I think. Okay, here we are. So, let me see here. I think I'll just pull it. I know there's another 900 pounds. There's no way. You can have the 400. And you can just, oops, follow me. Okay, that works. And we don't have to keep coming back. Renders in so slow. And it, it's I guess the distance is okay. I have rendering distance on medium because of all the way that it looks lately. Put this in here. And put this in here. God, there's a lot of junk on him, huh? Almost 2,000 pounds of oil. Okay, and then we're going to go to Let's see here. We're going to go to 894651. 894. Oh, too dark. I never replaced the ramps. Interesting. Okay, so let's see here. Trying to, I forgot to take him off of Follow Me. Nope, can't have that, can't have that. Okay. Right. All right. Next. There's always a ton of new animals over here. Maybe we can see some. Hmm. I'm going to hang over the edge here for a minute and let you watch. Oh my God, the fire's here? Right here? You're kidding. Over by my beautiful cove? Oh my gosh. I'm going to let you be there. I got to go turn the air conditioner on. It is so hot in my room. Woo! Oh. Wow, it's hot in here. I mean, like, super duper hot. Okay. Like super duper duper hot. Unreal. Look at that. Forest fires everywhere. Oh my gosh. Look at that. They're everywhere. Isn't that something? If it was a clear, pretty night, I'd take a picture, but it's not a clear, pretty night. It's all rainy and icky. What am I looking for? Supposed to take something at midnight and I didn't. Okay, 20s, 20s. Okay. Got it all. When you're 71, you would think that food would give you all the nutrition and everything you need, but it's not so. Especially as you get older and you're a woman, it seems like you lack calcium. So I take extra calcium. I have both kinds. I have the kind that you chew. In fact, I have 3 kinds. The kind you chew, the super duper duper super calcium, and then just regular calcium. And if you take it all at once, your body just dumps off what it's not going to use. But if you take it a little bit at a time, then it works out better. And your body can absorb it. And I always had really, really, really dense bones. And the last time I went in, they weren't. And I was like, no way. So I'm not binging on calcium. I'm just trying to keep what I have. I'm sure your body can still make calcium. I know it can't make enamel for your teeth and stuff, but I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of stuff your body can do. Well, I am just impressed about these forest fires. Never even knew that that's what they were going to put in here. That was a real shock, huh? So here we are up here. Okay, so let's go down. I don't feel like flying all over the place tonight. We're just looking for animals. I was wondering if we had Therizina here. We do. We have Therizinosaurus here. These are great for getting thatch and fiber. And we have a trade center over on Scorched Earth. And this looks like a hyenodon right here. It is. Oh, no. No, iguanodon. They're vegetarian. They kind of replace the parasaur. They're exactly about the same size, everything, except this one will fight. It'll actually try to protect you. And it has those 2 front hands. Great berry picker, by the way. Oopsie daisy, wrong way. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so, yeah, Therizinas. There are, some people swear by them. They're great fighters. They'll get you all of the fiber and thatch you need in the whole entire world. So super duper. So much fun to have stuff. Some people go overboard on getting too many things to me. I'm just like, look at, is that a nest right there? And you put a nest right there. Look, a camouflage nest. Now inside of them, usually you'll find silica pearls, cementing paste, oil, wood, always wood. The wood is what makes it. And a lot of people go around and rob them at the especially at the very beginning, when you don't have that kind of stuff and you need it. Trust me. And then this guy is our new, I think he's kind of like our new duck. No, I have one of those. No, yeah, the Ichthyornis. He's all scrunched down there. Mine stands up tall. Okay, so we're going to go to Braith's Valley, 980152. Okay, so we're just going to go over here. 980152. And then the little monkey's called a Megapithecus. Cute. Look at how little. Aww. Yeah, and they're a passive tame, and they are really fragile. And they are really, you can't scare them. Right, so 980-152. So you have to be very sneaky to be able to to get them. 152. Passive tame. That passive tame stuff is a kick, huh? The horse is a passive tame. Chalcotherarium is a passive tame. That's a hard one. And you tame it with beer. I don't know why I just thought about saying that, but you tame it with beer. So a lot of people start their gardens right away so that they can start their beer barrels right away. And they have the huge beer barrels that stay on the floor. Or my favorite ones are just the ones that that you get in the ship mod. Right here. So if you type in beer, see, these are the really big ones. These are huge. And you have to put like water, you have to put water on the floor at like intersection, and then they snap to it. But these, they go on top of any pipe. They stand straight up in the air. So like if on a ship you didn't have room, you could put, you know, a vertical water pipe up a couple and then stick it way up there. And this is my favorite because it just makes beer, and it kind of stays out of the way. Oh, and here's our iguanodon. Right there. Let's see his little feet, his front paws. Oh, he's stuck in our, there we go. See his front feet? Like little hands. I've seen him kill dillos and everything. Let's see if we can get away from him. There we go. Yeah. Very gentle. Very gentle looking. On scorched earth, the parasaur, though, the first thing you want to get with or any place you go, if you have a parasaur that's stuck somewhere, just get your slingshot out and get that thing down and get up out of the grass. Grass is way too tall on these ARK. I mean, the bushes are taller than you. This is, I call swamp number 2. There's always snails, and it's not like the one in the island. But there, as soon as you see the Paraceratheriums, these are the ones that you can put just like on a Bronto, you put a platform on them. Here's the snake, which usually means that there is a snail around, because that's what they like to go after. They go after snails. A little dillo. Dillos, when I spawn and there's a dillo around, I try to get to it and knock it out with my fists. Seriously, before it can spray me. So that, you know, it doesn't. Now, though, with that pack thing going on, they changed it so it has a real pack mentality, like the wolves and the Allosauruses and stuff. I mean, it's just crazy what they do. They pack and they take big, huge things down. And not so bad right here, though. But on the island, man, they are running around in big packs. These guys aren't... Oh, and a pack of 3, of course. Make me a liar. Oh, they're after the snail. So the snail is a, you actually have to shoot it and make it oh, unconscious that way. And then you have to use sweet vegetable cakes to tame. But they make acatina paste by the gobs, about 100 every hour. So on the island, I have like 25 of them. I go a little nuts. I have like 2,500 acatina paste, which is exactly the same as cementing paste, coming in every hour. And if I'm needing cementing paste, I really take care and do it on every hour. If I don't, I'm just like, when I get over there. But you have to feed them every day or stack their food, a lot of it. Okay, so this is the mangrove swamp trees. And perhaps I don't see anything else that's new. Here's that red beacon. Really can't see anything unless you fly in the trees. Boy, this used to just be packed with elementals. I'm so glad they got rid of them for a while. I mean, there's still some, but there's not, you know, thousands clumped together. One time I'm just flying around looking for new things, you know, and I come across the biggest gigas I'd ever seen in my life. Of course, they look, from way down here, they were like humongous tall. And yeah, it scared me. I was like, ah! And I turned around and got out of there. But I wrote it down on my GPS, and somebody went and tamed them. I thought that was pretty cool. So this looks like another iguanodon, doesn't it? And the parrots are right next to each other. Both of them really easy to tame. I don't know if you can tame one with a slingshot or not. Oh, I thought maybe this might be a pack of dogs or something, but no. Just standard raptor stuff. Okay, and then here's the red obelisk. I'm not too impressed with from the red obelisk to the green obelisk. Not really. But when I first got here, I flew to all the obelisks and I put up a Stargate, and then I, for all of us, I put the addresses, I posted the addresses, and some guy was going, Grandma, it's dedicated PvP. And I'm like, I know. But, you know. Okay, so we're going to go to the green one now, because we have another well over there. 832694. 832694. And, you know, it's not that I'm not impressed, because I am very impressed with the world. It's just not as developed. So I didn't mean to be a negative unimpressed. It's just not as developed yet. I mean, if we run up here like this, it's just all rocks, see? Forever. And it just has a lot of work that they still have to get over here and do. And so you'll just be floating through tons and tons and tons and tons of rock all the way over to that obelisk. And yeah, you can find some great things, but I wasn't really into that at the moment, so I just wanted to get over there and get to the green obelisk and put up the Stargate, and voila. In fact, this was the one I put up first because I saw horses over here. And I'm like, I want a horse. And this is where that guy got stuck that one time. Now this is the beginning of Scorched Earth. This is the desert over here on my left. And if you look at the map, see where I am? All north of that, where that orangish color is, that's all Scorched Earth stuff. And it really is. A lot of the, all the way south, where it's gray, are all those gray mountains that haven't quite been developed yet. So that's great. And then also, if you have a industrial grinder and you get, I don't know what gets you more sap. Let's see, 753, thatch 753, sap. And then what do you get with this one? 1630. Oh, okay, so it's got to be this one. If you have an industrial grinder and you put in regular tree sap, I mean cactus sap, it's 25 of them will make one tree sap for your veggie cakes, for your sweet veggie cakes. Okay, so this guy accidentally got stuck in here, so I'm going to take this down. I brought this with me, right? And I'm going to move them over because animals seem to have a lot of trouble getting, when they're tiny animals, getting up here. So yeah. Okay, so let's put that in here. Where can we put it? Zero's fine. I don't care. Any old place. Just as long as we can get a walkway up here. So like one time I had a doe dick and he could not get up, so I had to bring him to this other side. So let's gam it down a little. There. That's going to make it a lot nicer. Tab gamma 2.5. Okay, here's a butterfly called a Lymantria. These are on Scorched Earth. They are great first flyers. You need a bola to take it down. Okay, I don't know if I can do it, but we'll try. Oh, for crying out loud. Land. I can't do anything. Okay. So. Oh, land. Oh, don't get too high up, please. Nope. Where are you? Here's one. Picture. Come on. Okay, see this green stuff? I can't move if I don't have my extra life on, you know. So what you have to do is you have to make sure that you stay way far away when you do that. See the spores? Now, after you get them and after you tame them with just regular trank. And then they just eat berries like anything else. Yeah, okay. And then, so make sure you're far enough away that you don't get hit by all that junk. Because it's a neurotoxin. and then you are incapable of moving. You know, and then it gets away because the bullet doesn't stay on it for very long. So just make sure you're far enough away, especially, you know, if it's a really high one. I had one that was a level 35, I think. My first one. I was so excited because all I did was level it in weight, and I was able to run around and get stuff with it. And then here's the horses. They're always right up here. Aren't they pretty? I think they're just really beautiful. Now, if I wasn't in God mode, of course, you wouldn't be able to get this close to them. But yesterday I was saying that these stripes that are across their rear show that they are foundation. They're one of the very first horses, and that is a truth thing right there. The stripes, not zebra, but actual stripes to blend in. And you can find quarter horses and sometimes any kind of horse with those kind of stripes. You could actually sell it for a lot of money because they're called foundation horses, and there's quite a market for it now. People want to have more of the pure strain of horse because a lot of the horses have been, I want to say nerfed. It's probably not a good word, but yeah, it's Waterwell, Dino Realm. It's fine. Ha ha ha. I wasn't going to go around and put stuff everywhere and cap things, and then one of the guys said, it's dedicated PvP, Grandma. Do what you want. You know, don't give anybody else an advantage. And I'm like, okay. It was tough for me to go around and start doing that because on all the other, like everywhere, I'm really careful. I tear stuff down so that they can, you know, I'm not going to get any more meat. It would just be way down. So this is the scorched earth from the Green Obelisk north. And then, as you can see, all of this gray rock. See that obelisk way over there? That is the red obelisk that we were just at. And it's not that developed yet, all this. The gray. That is the blue obelisk way over there. And straight ahead is kind of where my other place is. And I know you can't see it, but if you get to the green obelisk, the river is right over on my right. There we go. And it's unfair to tame, I believe. It's unfair to do anything but to show and tell if you're in God mode. I know other people aren't like me, but I want to be very honest. I don't want to take advantage, of anybody or anything. In fact, I was so proud. I'm talking like buttons popping off my vest proud that I got one Allosaurus. It was pretty high level for me. The other two had been killed by some huge big Rex, and it was fighting this Rex, and so the Rex was almost dead. So I went ahead and took my bird and killed the Rex, and I parked my bird up on a hill and then kept shooting the aloe until it went down. And I was just like, I'm so proud. And then we lost all the aloes because we had a aloe wipe. Because one of the guys said, I can't find any high-level Allosauruses. Well, the admin accidentally just didn't do wild ones. He did them all here on Madagascar, but there's only 2 of us who had them. So he gave me 6. But I can't name them or anything because he spawned them in. But, so I have 6 Allosauruses. 7. I have 7 Allosauruses now. So I have 3 of them over at the new place and 4 of them at the old place. Yeah, that's a kick. So anyway, my 1 Allosaurus is gone. And I was like devastated. Okay, so let's see here. We wanted a gamma. A little bit lower. I don't know if all of you know it, but I have a frozen pupil in my left eye. And so when it's really bright, it gives me a headache in my left eye. Yeah. It's from an accident that I had when I was a kid. I was in a car accident. I'll tell you what, when I was a kid and after I was in that car accident, every time my mom would be driving and something could be coming, I'd be going, ah, ah. It scared the crap out of my mother all the time. And she would just go, don't do that. And so it took me forever. I started not like biting my nails, but, you know, kind of putting my fingernails inside my mouth or something so I wouldn't just be going ah, ah, all the time. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I tried all kinds of different things so that I wouldn't, boy, now if I was on a meat, oh, a 345, now that's what you guys need. Look at that. Aren't those pretty? I love Brontos, by the way. I'm a Bronto girl, but I also love Brontos too for meat. You get a ton of meat, and but I don't. If we were going to get meat right now, then I would go do it. But right now, I'm not. I just wanted to see if we could find the new animals. There's another horse and another horse. And if you're going to get a horse and you're going to use it, and there is this many out and about, do me a favor. Get yourself a higher level one that you're going to really enjoy instead of just putting it in, you know, somewhere and not using it and then going after another one. Because you're just going to have a lot of tames and the other ones just get kind of forgotten. Unless it's your first one and you really need the transportation. Now here's an interesting combo. A Rex and a Bronto that seems to be totally relaxed about being around everything. So the square that you see over there on every land is the fishing village. They're one of the guys loves to fish, and he made himself a fishing village on every ARK. So when he needs to think, he just goes over to the fishing village, and it's peaceful. You can't kill anything. Megalosaurus, the deer are wandering around. Very sweet. You can take and get it from any address on a Stargate when they're working. I wouldn't be able to get there now, though. And then if you go on to the fishing village and you go way up to the top where that, you know, curtain is, and you look this way, you can kind of see Madagascar and the island and Scorched Earth. But every one of them that they make has one. I think it's just amazing. And this Madagascar is sanctioned. It's one of the runners-up. It's about 60% done. I really like Ragnarok better, but I have really enjoyed Madagascar. If you like modders that, you know, really take care to do a great job, then you're going to love Madagascar and Ragnarok both. Honestly, this is just really well done. And someplace around here is the end of the world. Let's see here. So, yeah. See, the edge of the world is right there to your right. And we're on the east coast there. So right out there a little bit. And yeah. So it's like a little packy. It is. Little packies, their eggs are practically non-existent, priceless to me. When I'm doing kibble, it seems that they always want packy kibble. And I had, on the island, I had like 10 egg gathering machines just to get a packy egg, and it was really tough. This is one of the guy's first places. He's playing on another game right now. But the one on the left is the admin's and one of his pteranodons, I was ratting around out here, and I didn't want to get it because, you know, it was fine. It was taking care of itself. He has a lot of stuff on Wander so that it, protects his little base. And then like a month and a half later, I come out here and it's still running around. And because my admin grandson was studying for his last semester of college before he goes on to a university, he wasn't here. So it was really tough on him to come. And so I just took it, and it's over at my place waiting for him. I stopped here because this is silk plants. You get a little bit of silk when you hand get it. See it? You can make your little silk outfits for, and it took me forever to find the silk for desert cloth, because on scorched earth, you hardly get any silk from these. Like zip, like 1 or 2. On these, they give you more, like 9, 11, 12, 15, something like that. Oh, look at the 15 right there. And these little purple plants are everywhere, all around ARK. You just have to kind of, look for them. And so you can do really well just doing this, because on scorched earth, the ones that are easiest to get with your hands are these little white flowers, tiny little star flower kind of things. Really pretty, dainty little white star flowers. This is a plant species Y seed. On scorched earth, it is the kibble for a jerboa. And what do you think of that? Same here. It is the kibble for your jerboa. I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't know a lot of stuff that I tell you, huh? Like, nope, I didn't know that one. No, I didn't know that one either. Yeah. No, I didn't know that one either. Okay, so you can get fiber with a sickle like crazy. You can get fiber with a Therizinosaurus, and you can get fiber with a bear. So if you had a Therizinosaurus, you'd have enough fiber to last you till the next century if you go fiber hunting with it sometime. Of course, it also gets thatch, and it also throws nasty poop to kill something. It's very poisonous. Gross. Take you down. Okay, so here we are floating around right along the edge of the islands, of the bay. So now we're going to go west, and we'll go in through here, and then it'll climb back up into the mountains. But I just wanted to show you how dense it is, because if you wanted to hide an extra stash in here, not everybody's going to be flying around, in here like this. I mean, you could hide a Stargate, and I was even thinking of putting in a metal building and then painting it the color green, and just green and browns and stuff, and kind of giving it a camouflage look. I know that you can't camouflage it, but you know what I mean. You could actually put in a Stargate and cover it up with a metal building, and nobody'd ever see it. But you'd have to make sure you took the GPS number. But yeah, I mean, you could do it right here between these two trees. I mean, who's going to see that from above? Especially if you paint it green. The reason I say a Stargate is because if you don't use a Stargate and you're in trouble, you might not get here by foot. There's a lot of predators that are being added all the time. When I very first started, there were normal predators, the Rex and everything, and I spawned in the central, over by the lakes. Didn't realize it. And then I found out everybody, almost all of us, spawn there instead of spawning by the ocean. When we first tried out the map, I tried to spawn by the ocean. It was perfect. It was just a couple of dillos. I didn't have to worry about anything. It was really nice. But see how dense this is? The flowers, they're nothing special. They still just give you berries. All the rest of this just gives you berries. This is interesting. It's not a tree. It will give you, I don't know if it's like the one on Scorched Earth where it gives you wood. Fiber, elderberries, centerberries. No, the ones on Scorched Earth give you a wood with it. But these guys don't. Give you silk. What, you have to take this down with an axe? Oh, whoa. It's a tree. So they don't have it like they do on Scorched Earth, where there are certain plants that you can harvest that have wood in them. Okay. But see how nice this is, a real jungly place where you can just do some great things. You know, you could fly around and find some rock to build up against and then paint your place green, like the rocks. And these are pretty, huh? This is the guy who designed Madagascar, kind of took his ideas from the real Madagascar. But we should be going east again. Yeah. Because remember when I said you're going to climb up the mountain? And these huge fat trees here, see it right there? I know we're going to run across a lot of them. I don't guess that's not a really good example. But the really big fat trees that are by themselves, we'll go out. I know where one is out here on the peninsula. They're the ones that you put tree houses on instead of redwoods, because we don't have a redwood forest. We have a, whatever, biloba trees. Big, huge, fat things. Isn't this pretty? And see, there's not that many predators in here yet. I'm not going to say that there won't be, but I'm just saying yet. And the more west you go, the more you'll find some more lakes. And you'll eventually come to the river. Yeah. I mean, there is nothing. Because it's only 60% done. So, I mean, not all of these animals, oh, there's more silk, you know, are going to be everywhere yet. Whoa. I think they did a great job. Really well done. Trikes. So it's pretty much herbivorous in here right now. Although the last time I was through here, I found a giga. So, you know, I mean, it's not like it's just a forest of herbivores. And someday probably we'll have a lot more stuff. But if you came up out of the umbrella, you see, you stick a little place down there, nobody's going to find it unless they're they think that you have one down there. This is what they call off the beaten path. Okay, and here's the river going. It runs in a circle. So here we are right here. It doesn't look like there's anything as we travel south, but that's all river all the way to the ocean. It's just not real defined. It's not as wide as the other ones. And but it flows around and makes like one continent, and then it flows around another continent, and then you know, that kind of a deal. Okay, so there's a green obelisk. Every time I come here and I'm looking up at these mountains, I find ruins. Now, I know that they don't render in until I get close, but on just about every one of them, I have found ruins. And so I'm always checking. And plus, I wanted to come over here and show you these trees. See them? These huge trees. So they aren't the ones that are like in the forest. They're this kind. These are the ones that you can make your tree house in right here. Pretty amazing looking, huh? I don't know how you'd ever get your tree house in there, but would be sure protected. One of them I was floating around by, and it had a well right by it. There weren't any trees around it though, so I'm sure it's not this one. But yeah, so this is where you put your tree platform. I lied. This is it. This is the one. And I wanted to take the GPS coordinates on this one. All right. So because I mean, wouldn't it be nice just to put a little cache in here of stuff that, you know, is out of the way? 51.3, 77.9. They must have added a lot of vegetation because it wasn't like this before, unless let's see, latitude first, then longitude. Okay. Latitude rhymes with altitude, so it's up and down. Longitude rhymes with long, so it's, you know, east and west. And then you just put a well on here, and voila. Water veins can only be used to drink water. Your animal, if you have an animal, it cannot drink from it until you put a well on it. But isn't that cool? And then here's that tree that you can use. They're pretty big, huh? And I don't know where a platform would go. We ought to make a platform and just stick it on there and see how far it goes up, huh? And then bring a well. Now that we have the coordinates. Yes, I put down the coordinates. I didn't write what it was. It was one, let's see, huge tree with water vein. I write down a lot of stuff. When I'm out, I write down where I see gigas and where I see quetzals. And then when somebody goes, I wish I could find, I go, I know where one was. I know. Misdedicated PvP here. I'm not. One guy I was writing, oh, I don't know if Grandma's going to PvP. Because, you know, I mean, my place is just decked out with turrets and plant species X. And I wrote, said, no, I'm not going to aggressively go find somebody, but new players that are coming on won't know who I am. And if they try to kill me, I'm going to kill them back. Or try to kill them first. You know, I know that people are going to come on that aren't like our players now. We're not like they say. We're not very badass here. You know, we're just a really decent group of people, and I'm telling you, our players go and play on other servers, and they come back and they go, "Oh, those guys are terrible there," or "These guys are terrible there." Yeah, it's just bad. I feel so bad that people just are very aggressive in some of the games, but who's ever playing on them likes it that way, so I don't criticize. They want to be that way. I like my server because we really try to help our people. The alpha tribe that cares. Okay, here we are. You know, one of these days, I expect to see one of these things blow up. Honestly. I don't know what's going to happen, but $10. They're going to do some interesting things. So we haven't seen hardly any new animals except over there by where I live. Look at all these little dodos. So they just spawned a bunch of dodos right here. And a bunch of dillos. And a therizina. And they've already been here. As you can tell by the ruins. All right, and then in here, someplace around here, there's a lake. Let's see here. Wow. Now this is a hidden one, isn't it? This is really hidden in here. Holy mackerel. It's not like you could build though and then, you know, make a bridge and build another one on another one. There's only the one. Oh, well, I don't know if you'd want to bridge that gap. I doubt very seriously if you'd want to bridge that gap. So let's go up here. There's the lake right there. Ha, 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 ha. I know it was over here somewhere. Last time I came here, it was totally surrounded with elementals. So, but I have been here many times and realized that you're not really going to be able to find a whole lot of flat land, even if you take all this out. But it would be fun, you know. I'd use S Plus instead of Castle mod because you have the stacking foundations. But all of these here, they all have fish in them. Have I been here to this one already? I have not. I'll be. Found another one. These things are everywhere. Whoa! Somebody was saying, I found, and I said, almost everywhere. It's not like on the island where, in Scorched Earth, where there are not many. They have tons of them here. I think it's grand. We have a Spinosaurus called Spinocraft. Okay, and I gave up writing down where they were. But I could write down where the lake was. That would be good, huh? So I'm going to put lake, and we'll call it Lily Pad Lake. Because not all of them have lily pads, by the way. So it's 53.5 and 65.18. And I don't know if there's a tree around here or not that you can build on. Oh, there is. Look at that. I wonder if you could put a little storage in there so nobody could see it. That would be interesting too, huh? But since I'm in God mode, I thought I'd swim in here for you. See? Hey. Now that is the first time I've ever seen a mega piranha in any of these. They added mega piranha. On all the other lakes, they're just coal. And I'm thinking, oh wow. So then this has got to be the salmon. Saber-toothed salmon. Wow. If you take a hatchet to a saber-toothed salmon, or I think it's a hatchet. Is it a hatchet? To a saber-toothed salmon. They're the only ones that give you did I get it? Where's? There you go. It's the only one that gives you prime meat. See? Look at that. But if you kill it with your pike, it doesn't. And so other people use their axe or a sickle. I forgot all about that. We have a spino and it eats fish. Oh man, I gotta go fishing. Lovely. Because when I found out, you know, that there was I can't believe they put mega piranha in here. I'm just like, no kidding. How much fish do we have now? Not very much. Gosh, it's hard on water. It's harder here than it is in most places. I have to take the spino and put them in the river, I guess. Oh, I could get my ichthyosaurus. It has a hunt mode. Honestly, I did not know that they were going to put in mega piranha, and I did not know it. That's going to be a note. So, mega piranha. So, here are ruins, mega piranha, and saber-toothed salmon. Now, you can get stuff from the saber-toothed salmon if you fish. They have loot in them if you can catch them. So stick a chair there and fish when you don't have anything else to do. I'm kind of like, wow, that's pretty cool. I don't think that's, we have that anywhere else, though. No. 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 I might keep that. No. No. I want to keep that. Show you. And I want to keep this and show you how to make a prime meat out of it. Get rid of this. And that. Okay. That. There we go. So how heavy are we now? Okay, good. All right, so that was that leg. I can't believe it. I'm so glad I went in there to find that out. That is incredible. Mega piranha and saber-toothed salmon. Whoa. And another one of those trees. So I guess the way you can tell the tree is by the brown foliage. Huh. We're kind of See, that's the red one, and that's the green one. Let's go up here. Wow. So if we got out U, we're going north right now, and over here we're going west. I was hoping we were going west, but boy, where's the river must be up here somewhere. Huh. I mean, I've come here before. So there aren't any of those. There's one. They're kind of few and far between, huh? They're not like thousands of them. Across from the red obelisk, if you go north, on the map it shows you. It's a big enough lake. See, right south of me, and then a little bit to the right, there's tiny little blue. Those are all lakes. Yeah. So these aren't those kind. It has to be the one with the brown, I guess. Wow, it's really dense. Which is kind of cool if you were gonna use this whole little area and build it up with something underneath it. Maybe some vaults with extra stuff on it. Alrighty, and then here's the river. And Chalacott's not really a whole lot going on there, huh? Just floating around. You guys don't have to stay here if you don't want. I'm just cruising around, checking things out. Well, this is a really little idyllic place, huh? Just gentle. And we're right back where we started from, at Wraith's Cove. So we've made full circle. That is too cool. Good for us. Good for us, good for us. So there's a tree right across from this really gentle area, huh? Until you have a forest fire and it burns it down. Look at them forest fires right there. Oh my gosh, right next to that tree. Now, I don't know if you were with me earlier, but I flew to it to show it off and I caught on fire. So be really careful when you are around forest fires. You actually can catch on fire. I'm sure if I wasn't in God mode, I'd be dead. Period. The end. End of story. So if I went off to the left and followed that, I'd go all the way to the green obelisk. That's the blue obelisk. And it turns around, it goes all the way to the green one. And then there's the red one. And if I could keep going this way, I will come to the ocean. Wow, there's a lot of forest fires. Jeez. And right here to the left was my swamp. Over there, right next to the river. If you're kind of trying to grab your bearings here. Incredible. When I saw these burnt trees, I thought, huh, I wonder if that's on purpose. Yep, It sure is. Then I would have never guessed they would have added forest fires. Isn't that incredible? I'm sorry, guys. I just think that the guys have a lot of imagination. I think it's wonderful. Look at all the crystal and the metal. Wow. That is a ton of it. I was up on the top of one of these mountains one time, and there were ruins and actually a well. But see, it's not flat. I mean, it would be really tough to build on something so hilly, you know? And more. Jeez. You know, our other place is right up here in front of us somewhere. Like the ice age came through here, huh? Took out a swath of rock. Oh, a Kentrosaurus. They will impale you on their spines. I don't think there's a saddle out for them. I have one, but I don't have a saddle for it. I don't know if they're ever going to make one. Might just be like the Dillo and the dog, just kind of follow you around, kill things for you. And it's getting dark again. Like quickly. Unreal. See how my everything renders? Isn't that weird looking? To me, it is really weird looking. And of course the fog came in. That's even worse. Is it not? Yes, it is. Way worse. Way, way worse. Way, way, way worse. So am I at the edge of the world? No, I'm not. It's just because it didn't render in. Huh. Well, this is going to be a surprise when we get around to another part of this, huh? Where is everything? That, it doesn't do it on any map except this one. So I already asked the admin to help me, so he's just busy. Hmm. Intriguing, to say the least. What are some Brontos? Well, it's more like here, or right here than there. The whole time that we've been going. It's probably the end of the world right here. Oh yeah. We're at the end of the world, guys. Right. Oops. Get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. And gamma. Number 5. Oh. Gamma. Number 4. Gamma rays. Gamma rays. All right. I don't think I've ever gone north up this coast. Ever. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee, excuse me. Wow, a beach. A real beach. There's animals out there. I wonder if that's, we can go out there or it's just animals. Oh. Oh, there's a lot of work to do still. Well, they have some stuff. Oh wow, looks like they put a crystal down here under the water. Or is that just a plant? I don't know. Oh, it's plant. Whoa, isn't that pretty? Someday this whole ocean's going to be filled up with sharks and whales and scary stuff. Yeah, they want to do more in the ocean, but they're trying to get it so that we can play on land because there's more people that play on land than in the oceans. Although we have, we're almost half and half there on our server. But it's very colorful and very pretty. Nicely done. Wow. Oh. And then here is another interesting one that I explored yesterday, actually. There's a peninsula right here that jets out, and I think it's almost like its own separate island. Somebody actually has a taming pen on it down on the beach down there on the left. But up here, it wouldn't take anything to make this defensible and build a castle and a village and a town and stores and, geez Louise, everything you ever wanted. Truly. You even have your own ruins, which I've already been to because the box is already opened. So when the box is open, that means you've been to it. But isn't this, it's quite defensible. Look at that. Nobody's going to be walking up that, you know, that mountain. Look at that. I thought, man, this is a great place. If you were PvP, this would be super. Look at that. I mean, there is no way that people are going to be, especially if you have huge gates that they come to. And then up here, it's practically flat. Look at this. There's no rocks, not a zip. You'd have to put up a Stargate and bring in your resources, but look, isn't it grand? I mean, this is incredible to me that there's a piece of flat area this big here. They really outdid themselves. Finally, someplace where it's flat and you can build and it's defensible. And you could end it right here and then, you know, have a road down here, wander down, no castle road. And somebody built that right there, taming pen. Look at that. I was like, huh? On my island? Nah, I wasn't. I was just like, I can't believe it. People have already been all around this island more than me, and I'm always around doing something. You know what I mean? Well, I'm at 96% memory usage, and I need to get to a safe place. So let's climb the hill. But I think it's amazing, and it's very pretty. I think they did a nice job with the water. Look at that. I mean, that is just amazing. When the island first came out, the water wasn't anything like that. The first one I think that had really great running water was the center. And of course, on Scorched Earth, there is no running water anywhere. Well, there's a tiny little, one little waterfall, I think. I don't think I've ever really seen this before. Look at, they made a walkways to go up. Look at that. They created walkways for you to get your big dinos up. Well, I'll be. It must be climbable. And they made another one over here. Isn't that incredible? I wonder how you get to this one. Did it go down? I'm at 97%. Well, here's a road. Right here. Look at this. They made a walkway. Let's see, where else could you go? Ah, up here. So if you cleared this out, you could actually get all your huge dinos up here. Oh my gosh, that is really foresight. I've never seen anything like it before. That's really cool. I know they have it along the edges of the river. Let's see here. Where do you go from here? Oh, you go right here. Up this way. And it looks like you try to just navigate around through here. Doesn't it kind of seem that way? And then you must have to turn right here. Look at that. Are you kidding me? There's one exactly like this on the other side. That means there's 5 of them up here. Incredible. I'll have to write one of the girls and tell her I found 2 more. Isn't that fun? Okay, so can you climb up this? Not really, no. No, yeah, I really can't climb this. So it brings you just up here to this. Well, that is really odd. I thought for sure it would take you all the way up. Huh. Maybe it does. Maybe you just have to continue on up. Boy, you'd want to put a fence, guys, so you know which way to go. I'm already on Gamma 5, huh? Not even Gamma 6. Nope. This is pitch dark. Up and then up. Aha! Look at this. There is a road all the way up. So is this in the way? I mean, is this real or is it fake? Nope, can't get rid of it. So it's kind of in the road. So you can walk up here and you can walk up here. Oh, wow. I think that is the coolest thing. I have to mark it somehow. There are roads up to my castle. How spectacular. Oh, I love it. I think it's just wonderful. I think I'm going to put a... Wouldn't that be cool? Wow. We have discovered so many things. Oh man, that is just incredible. That is so nice. I think that it's just an amazing day. Okay, so where is the Spinosaurus? Way over there. I wonder which trough is he's on. Probably this one, right? I'll just put half in each one then, since I don't know what else to do. Oh, he started eating right away? Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, he's eating off that trough. And then here's the other one over here. So I'll just put him in both. In case he moves around in here and we move him. Wrong piece. Wow, I'm really glad we went fishing, by the way. Oh my gosh. He's eating off of both troughs. Isn't that incredible? 4 off of this one and 6 off the other. It makes 10 fish are already gone. Is there anything else that eats fish? Well, I don't know. I think he's the only one, actually. So the fish in his inventory that I had isn't really doing him any good unless we take him someplace. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick it in here. Actually, I'm going to stick it in the fridge. So I'll have some backup. Wow. Incredible. Some refrigerator somewhere. There's a little refrigerator somewhere. Okay, so let's just put all this in here like that. Okay, and let's see, we have to put, where is the other one? Boy, this place was so teeny tiny when we first started. I mean, like teeny, teeny, tiny, really small. Right. And then the rifle and the bolas. Wow. That was really, really, really fun. I loved it. I'm so excited about the path. I know there's PvP, but still, to be able to get all your big animals up here, you'd just be sunk if you couldn't get them up here. I love it. I really love it. It's just amazing and truly a lot of fun. So it's 2 o'clock in the morning. We've been on for 2.5 hours. I don't like to go much more than 3 because people can't really just sit and watch for 3 and 4 hours at a time, all the time. Here's my Allosauruses that I can't name or anything. I wanted to name them. I had great names placed for them, but since the admin's the one who, see, doesn't let me name it. You can do everything but name it. Poor little thing. I wanted to name it. But see, it's the admin. See, tamed by admin. So, I mean, I can access it. I can put a saddle on it. I can do everything. Let's see. 20,000, but I can't, I can't name it. Rats. Guess I'm going to need a lot of health here, huh? Oh, 13, he's got a lot already. All right. Which one I use? The alpha. Oh, you guys haven't chosen one yet? Ah. This one is an alpha. Well. You know, they'll switch off sometimes. Like if one gets injured or something. Whatever one is the strongest gets to be it. Okay, so we got fish. I'm so glad we did. I can't believe I'm so glad, but I am really glad we got fish. And I had such a nice time with you guys tonight. It was really fun. So I'm going to say goodnight. Here I am. Going to sign off. I'm sorry it's so dark. What did I do? I put my torch away. Should be light in here. Let's see here. Yeah, I have a light in here. There. And now I have to gamma down so you guys can see my face. There. Okay. If you're on the other side of the world, the day is already started. It's not even morning anymore in most places. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And anywhere in between, I hope you're having great days and great nights. A lot of the places in the world, it's already starting to be the next day, even though, you know, some places are 14, 15 hours ahead of us. So I love you. God bless you. Take good care of yourselves. And I'll see you tomorrow night at 8. Thanks for being with me the second half. It was really fun to go around and see all the new stuff that they added. I can't believe there's a path up here. I think that that is the most fun. So I'll see you. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye, guys. I love you.